for sure lalong mag-i-improve because of access. So ano pong plano natin sa Subic Airport, Sec?
Absolutely po. In fact, just to update the Honorable Congressman, there is currently a unsolicited proposal from an American proponent to develop and operate the SBIA, the Subic Bay International Airport. And from my understanding, it is both for logistics as well as for tourism, no, for development. Because as you know, it's a very underutilized asset. And then thank you very much, Paul, as usual, for your insights and your support. But DOTR fully supports this proposal to develop it, and CAAP will support that as well.
I'm very happy to hear that, Sec Vince.
Thank you so much.
And I hope we can continue the conversation for all these initiatives.
Most definitely po.
I will end my my questioning. Thank you, Madam Chair. And of course, our very competent and very energetic secretary has my support. Maraming
Thank
salamat
you so
po for
much,
your
Paul
patience.
Congressman. Thank you so
We'd
much.
like to remind the two last members of the CA to shorten our questions. We'd like to acknowledge Congressman J.J. Romualdo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a manifestation and one question also, clarification. First things first, this representation of the Lone District of Camiguin would like to manifest the support for the ad interim appointment of Secretary Vince Dizon. Thank you so much. And of course, the OTR family. Madam Chair, I was listening to our colleagues regarding the plane fares, grabe yung presyo, and even domestic shipping. And in my research, there's this Republic Act 9295, which domestic shipping industry, the regulation law of charges. I think with the permission of the Secretary, Madam Chair, and of course Marina, I think we will review this law. And this law was passed, I think, 28 years ago. And pag bumabaho yung presyo ng fuel, hindi sila bumababa. And second, the reason, mas mahal din pag sumakay ng barko, even the goods, no? Which the President's promoting na ibabarko nga. Pero, ang problema po dito, yun hong mga barko na binibigyan ng prangkisa sa isang area na doon, kung tatlo po sila, nag-usap-usap na pwede magsila lang gumagawa sa presyo. And they just inform Marina na ito yung presyo na i-increase namin and ipapublish lang po nila yon. Then implement po. Kaya kung I don't know with the plane fares if there's a deregulation law, but I had it researched, no? While everybody was talking about this Republic Act 9295. With the permission of the Secretary, it really can help bringing in the goods kung if Marina will be the one regulating. At saka wala na hong public consultation po to, Madam Chair. Kaya makikita nyo yung goods ng transfer from Mindanao, no? Kaya tatagal kasi nga mahal. Mag-huddle pa. Nakikita ko po yun eh. Nobody, hindi napansin. Pero yun po ang isang cause na bakit mahal from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, Mindanao, Visayas, Luzon, kung ibabarko po. Yun ang nakikita namin. And I think with the permission of the Secretary, that with the help of DOTR and of course Marina, that we can review this, and if they can come up with the amendment of this law or the Republic Act, makakatulong po dito po. It's not only this administration, but for the next administration and everybody dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. So I think, Madam Chair, we'd like to request this representation, would like to request through the Secretary in reviewing this Republic Act 9295. Together with Marina, we can study on this with my staff and with my office and with Marina.
Kasi wala akong naman problema because their concern was privatization of ports. Wala akong problema because meron talagang presyo na fees na nilalagay ng PPA na eksakto lang talaga, mura pa rin na ma-privatize, gaganda yung ports, especially for the toilets, no? And mabango na po yung mga terminal ports. Okay po yun. But pagdating mo sa barko, mahal pa rin. Kaya umaangal pag pinakarga, especially the vegetables, the goods, and others from north to south, south to north. Kaya mahal. Ito po ang isang culprit. I think this is really the culprit. Kasi nag-uusap lang po yung mga barko eh. Sabot-sabot lang. Kung sa motor po, yung Rossi Principle, sabot-sabot lang. Then silang tatlo, then they'll just submit to Marina na ito na yung presyo namin. Makikita po, centavos na yung diferensya. Minsan parehas talaga silang tatlo. So, yun po. I think we have to amend this law. All the questions, I was listening to our colleagues, na ano ba talagang cost? Bakit mahal pa rin? Ito po, yung Republic Act 9295, I think it was naging batas po to 28 years ago, 1998 or 1997, which really needs review, Madam Chair. Yun lang po.
Madam Chair,
We support fully the review proposed by Congressman JJ.
Madam Chair, I know that most of our colleagues have a lot of questions because they're excited that the Secretary is an action-oriented person. I would just like to inform the body that since there's no more, I think all of us support Secretary Vince, that he has an appointment with the President BBM at 2 p.m. today. So, if you have other further questions or concerns, I think we can set up a meeting with Sec Vince, and I'm sure he'll be more than willing to do that. So I would just like to manifest that,
Yes.
Madam Chair, that although the Secretary respects the Commission, we also respect the affair that he will have with the President
Yes.
at 2 p.m.
I have reiterated that, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Madam
Are you-
Chair. No further
Thank
questions.
you very much, Kong JJ. Yes, and our last,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm
Mr.
last.
Chair,
Just
go
for
ahead.
one
Kong
question.
Vico.
Thank you
Yes,
so
go
much.
ahead.
Secretary, Pangasinan is the third largest province. Since we have no airport in the western side, like Alaminos and Sual, but meron na kayong nabili doon na property. Meron na doon. The question, kung matagal na yun na nabili ng gobyerno, bakit hindi pa magawan ng paraan nyo na, kasi alam nyo, tourism, napakahirap sa amin kung without any airport.
Madam Chair, Kong Wonching, I think you're pertaining po to the Alaminos Airport
Yes.
po, no?
Alaminos
So,
Airport.
Totoo po yan, tama po kayo. And if I may just get the details here. Tama po kayo, nabili na po yung property.
Nabili na.
Nabili na po. And I think the next step here, we will need to start master planning it, no, into a full airport na po, dahil nga po right now the only strip in Pangasinan is the one in Lingayen, no, which is very short, no?
Yeah.
So what we want to do po is we want to, especially in the western side, which is especially close to Bulinaw, which is a major
Bulinaw.
tourist destination. Pag-aaralan na po namin to, at ang next step po ng CAAP ay i-master plan po ito, no, para po ma-maximize po natin yung lupa na nabili. And ito nga po, nakasecure na, and fina-finalize na lang po yung master plan. And Kong, if you don't mind po, maybe this year, in the next few months, we can present to you the master plan already. And then from there, then we can start building na po.
Thank you, Secretary. And with that, I manifest my support for the ad interim appointment